Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to another Roshe review, and today we are taking a look at the Roshe Run, Tech Fleece, and the Anthracite. We are going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, well, if there is any, based on my personal experience when it comes to the shoe. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. This came out on November 20th, 2014 for the European release and then hit stateside in December. The European release came out with all three colorways, while the stateside release sold them separately in different days throughout the month. The Tech Fleece pack consisted in three colorways, the Anthracite as we see right here, and the Grey Heather and the Obsidian in the back. I know in the last video I called the Obsidian the bleached turquoise, so I do apologize for that. Anyways, these are at a retail price at $125 and I picked mine up at the Sneakers and Stuff online store. I'll be shopping with them again when the time comes, because I definitely had a great experience with them. I was looking to grab all three in the pack really early in the morning. However, a few of my shoe boxes did get a bit damaged to the shipping, as you can see in the intro, but I'm not too bothered about that. But were these a definite cop or drop, or does it share the same dark hidden secret that's found in the Grey Heather? Well, we're about to find out. Let's first break down the shoe a bit and talk about the amazing part, the design. They took the OG Roshe silhouette, did away with the mesh upper, and constructed the upper with the Tech Fleece material. We get a reinforced toe box, definitely more about that later, a rubberized swoosh, and on the back we get a Nike script on top of the cool gray portion of the heel. Here's a closer look at the detailing of the shoe. And here's a closer look at the detailing of the back of the shoe. On the back of the shoe, we get a black pull tab, we get a better look at the back heel cap with the white Nike script, and of course in the cool gray, the upper part of the natural motion midsole. Coming over to the front, we get a better look at the rubberized portions of the laces and both the lateral and medial sides of the shoe. Speaking of the front, let's talk about the laces a bit since it's coming from the natural motion side of the Roshe family. If you saw my Flyknit Roshe review, I really hate those laces. These laces are a huge upgrade from those whack laces. Also, I just want to add, comparing these laces to the Grey Heather laces, these don't untie from time to time. These are really great laces. Also, it comes with a free lace swap if you prefer the black laces rather than the cool gray laces, straight out of the box. Alright, let's talk about this reinforced toe box. If you saw my Grey Heather review, we already know that with this reinforced toe box, the flexibility of your toes is taken away. Thus, your toes would feel a bit cramped when putting on the shoe. However, I didn't find it as bad in these. They felt like they just had a little bit more space in my pair, which is a good thing. Going back to the Grey Heather review, we all know how infamous it has become with what I like to call the color changing toe box. If you haven't seen my review on the Grey Heathers, I suggest you go see it yourself. But just in case if you don't know what it is, let me briefly explain what happens with this Roshe's reinforced toe box, a fleece material, and a gray colorway. With the breathability of the shoe now gone, where does the sweat go? It shows up in the toe box, thus I dub it the color changer toe box. But since the Anthracite is a darker color, others said it wasn't as bad. But is this true? I had to find out for myself. I'll name this Stage A. I took this about an hour of wearing the shoe. Aside from the raindrops hitting my shoe, looking at the footage, I don't see anything. No color change in the toe box, nothing. So far, so good. Heading over to Stage B, I filmed my shoes about 4 hours of rocking them. As we can see here, it did get darker in the toe box from the sweat off my feet, which I'll reassure you that my feet weren't even extremely sweaty, but still showed up on the fleece material due to no ventilation in the toe box. I'll be honest with you guys and say that I didn't notice a mid-stage like I did with the Grey Heathers. The Grey Heathers had 3 stages as opposed to the Anthracites, which only had 2. There was no disgusting mid-stage for the Anthracites, which is huge. Plus, the darker colorway did help in the long run as I didn't notice it as much. Even when it did, it didn't bother me as much as the Grey Heathers did. So it looks like there's a silver lining when it comes to this quote-unquote color changing toe box. However, after removing my shoe and letting it sit for a day, As you can see here, the sweat stain hasn't disappeared as opposed to the gray heathers. I guess I have to give the gray heathers a small extra point for that. Anyways, even though the sweat stain fully didn't disappear, it still doesn't bother me. I'm definitely happy with the anthracites thus far. I'm sure I'll get the same results in the obsidian, but you guys gotta stay tuned for that. Anyways, heading back to the rest of the review, for the inside we get a black insole. Also found in the inside is a white script that reads about the detail property of Nike. And of course for the midsole we have the natural motion midsole, and here's a look at the outsole as well too. I still prefer the feel of the OG mesh Roshe rather than the Tech Fleece, especially with its flexibility and breathability due to its mesh upper, but the Tech Fleece still offers the same comfort Roshes are known to have. Plus it keeps your feet warm during those cold winter days. It's pretty good! So here's my final thoughts about the shoe, starting off with the good. The design. Just looking at these Roshes, man, come on, do I need to say more? And of course the Tech Fleece keeping your feet warm. Hey, it's a plus, so why not? The bad? Well, although it's much more roomier than the gray heather pair that I do have, still the reinforced toe box still doesn't leave a lot of space for your toes. And of course that color changing toe box, you know, I still wish it didn't exist in the anthracites, but it's not as bad. So, it is what it is. That does it for my review. I leave you guys on the on-feet video, and I'll see you guys at the end. And there you guys have it. That is my review on the Roshe Run Tech Fleece in the Anthracite. So it seems that they are right. Having a darker colorway does really help maintain that color changing toe box, because when I had these on, and I did see a little bit of a change in the toe box, you know what, it didn't bother me as much. So that is a huge plus on the anthracites comparing to the gray heathers. When it comes to the gray heathers, you know what, to be really honest with you, that was my favorite one of the pack, and now it went straight to the bottom. So basically 100 to 0 real quick. And you know, thus far I really like this one. But of course, we still have one more, and that is the obsidian one. So if you guys want to see a review on this beauty right over here, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I just noticed that we've been doing so many grays, probably 3 episodes of gray colors, and I kind of want to switch it up a little bit. So we'll come back to this guy and we'll get something a little bit more colorful, like this guy right over here. Now who knows if my other shoe came in a different color, or is it the same pairs? I don't know. Looks like you have to find out. I mean, who knows which ones I'll do next, but stay tuned for more, and the only way you could actually do that is hitting that subscribe button, so go ahead and do that. And of course guys, if you guys have any thoughts or even questions, go ahead and leave a comment down below. And if you guys did enjoy my video, first and foremost, thank you guys for checking out my video, and also go ahead and leave me that thumbs up for more content. And if you're enjoying my homies' music, aka Electric Sneakers, I'll leave a link in the description. And that will do it for the Tech Fleece reviews for now. But until the next video guys, stay humble, stay inspired, spread those positive vibes, but whatever you guys do, just remember to rock that Roshe. I'm your host, Rye, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.